Hi, and welcome to Talk Hearing. My name is Don Lawrence, and today's subject is, do I need hearing aids? So I get asked this question a lot. People will come into the office and they'll want to know, do I need hearing aids? And often I'll turn to them and I'll say, well, you know. The reason you reached out to me today is because you have some concern that you're not hearing as well as you used to. And the reason you're not sure about it, of course, is because hearing loss happens gradually over time, right? People don't all of a sudden recognize that they have a hearing loss. What happens is because hearing loss is a gradual event, a lot of people don't really recognize it for 8 years, 10 years, because hearing loss comes on slowly. And a lot of times I'll meet people and they'll say to me, well, my family says I don't hear well, but I hear fine. I mean, it's just my wife mumbles, right? So you think you hear fine because you're used to hearing that way. And you may have some hearing loss, which makes it difficult for you to understand the words that your wife is saying to you. So when people ask me, do I need hearing aids? Obviously, the first thing we need to do is a hearing screening. So I can tell you, if you are 60 years old or older, every year you should be getting a hearing screening. And I promise you that if you call around to the providers in your market, you'll find at least a couple of providers that are willing to do free hearing screenings for you. So I encourage you to take them up on their offer and get the free hearing screening so that you understand how you hear. Whether or not you elect to do something about it, of course, is up to you, but it will be clear to you after having a hearing screening what sounds you hear and what sounds you don't. A lot of times, the first person to notice that you have a hearing loss will be a loved one, right? Because like I said earlier, hearing loss comes on slowly, so you don't really notice it. But maybe the people in your life that you love to communicate with are recognizing that they have to repeat themselves more often than not. Um, or maybe you find yourself retracting from conversations because you'll be in a group conversation and you feel left out because you lose the context of the conversation because it's moving so fast. And unfortunately, it's probably moving fast and it's probably a noisy environment. But if you feel like you have to retract from social gatherings because you're not understanding what other people are understanding around the table, then you need to go get a hearing screening. Hearing loss is unique. Um, Hearing aids are a great solution to help people with hearing loss live well. Um, if you think you are hard of hearing, or if somebody in your life thinks that you may be having difficulty, you owe it to yourself to get it for your hearing screening. My name is Don Lawrence, and I hope you decide to live well with hearing loss.